Round 7 of NPL2 action sees Nunawading City take a short trip down the road to Gardeners Creek Reserve to take on the Eastern Lions. The home side, fresh off a 6-0 victory against recently relegated Werribee City, were in great form. Coming into this round, the Lions sat 4 spots ahead of Nunawading, who remain 10th in NPL2 East. Now down to all the action. The first goal of the game came from Yenzayo Manyaradzi, only 10 minutes into the game, after a Sam Burfoot shot was parried into a goalmouth scramble, allowing Manya to slot home the opener. Already with a 1-0 lead at home, the home supporters at Gardeners Creek Reserve didn't have to wait long for a second. Initially, Nuna were able to hold off the pressure after a PD Evangelikos switch was intercepted by the goal scorer Manya, whose strike from distance was saved with ease by the Nunawading shot stopper Jason Koutzadontis. However, the distribution from the back would see City quickly lose possession, as William Ellis was able to run into the box from the left and slot home the home side's second after a low shot across the face of goal.
Still haven't done the first one.
Boys, keep going!
Let's do that. Let's do left 1-1.
Just when things couldn't get any worse for the visiting Nunawading, Nico Argirakakis received his second booking after initially receiving a yellow for dissent. Was sent off after taking down Sam Burfoot just outside the box with plenty of the match to go for Nuna, already trailing by 2.
For us?
Yeah. Second yellow.
Was it a yellow?
A yellow for dissent earlier,
Yeah.
and that was the yellow for that tackle.
Was it a yellow then? Yeah.
The Lions would add insult to injury as Gianni Tumanides crossed the ball into the D, finding Lions number 4 Michael Jones, whose shot would be parried directly into the path of Cameron Niels, who seemingly sealed all 3 points only 25 minutes into play. With the Lions having most chances, it was saves like this from Koutzadontis that kept the Lions from making it ugly, with wonderful reflexes shown by the often challenged shot stopper. After a lot of back and forth, a late free kick would be saved by Koutzadontis off the sidebar, which would be one of the final actions for the first half. After David Antequera coming off with an injury and Nico Argirakakis being sent off after 2 yellows, it seemed all but settled after 45 at Gardeners Creek Reserve. Eastern Lions 3, Nunawading City 0.
Yeah.
Despite the Lions dominating most of the chances, the Nunawading philosophy would at times produce opportunities after a good sequence of play, which saw Emile Damey attempt a chipped shot on his left.
Yeah, Emile with a... A strange moment where the Nuna defence were convinced Cameron Niels was offside produced a chance for him to shoot from point-blank range, only to see his effort saved by Kutzadontis. The Nuna shot stopper would continue his good form in the second half, preventing further damage with this stunning double save. Double save.
Hard to describe that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, great save.
What number was it? 9 again. Niels.
Hold on, keep working, Donnie, lovely. Now we go! Get out!
Having held on for most of the second half, Nuna looked to reduce the deficit, as striker Emile Damey took his chance from distance, only for his shot to end up where the Koalas live. That would prove to be some of the final action at Gardeners Creek Reserve. The often tested side did well to hold on with 10 men in the second half. The media team caught up with Emile Damey after the away fixture that saw Nunawading remain 10th in the Eastern Conference.
I think the team played really well, especially in the second half. It's unfortunate that in the first 10 minutes or so we went 10 men down, but second half we held up really well because the scoreline shows that as well, and we kept most of the possession in the whole game, second half. I think a lot of boys, especially from last year, have matured a little bit more, including myself. So it's just a matter of everyday training, and most of the boys now are a lot older, so physically they can hold up to some of the challenges in a game as well. So we come into every game strongly. We don't come to every game to lose. We come to every game to play our football, and so it's the same strategy next week against Springvale. We're going to play our football. We're still working, still trying to play the game, the way the coach is teaching it, the way we're trying to play football. It was okay.
This weekend, Nuna TV will cover home action from Mahoney's Reserve against the Springvale White Eagles. If you can't make it down to the ground to see Nuna's up-and-coming talent, along with a great family-friendly matchday experience and souvlaki's on offer, you can catch up on all the action right here on Nunawading City's official Facebook page. Until next time, you've been watching Nuna TV.